Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. Tip-off coming up shortly from Smoothie King Center as the New Orleans Pelicans will be going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, for the Mavericks, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And tip-off approaching, but in the meantime, let's discuss post play. Shaq, you were a dominant post scorer. Duh. Who do you think are the top post scorers in the NBA right now?
Well, one, DeMarcus Cousins, 25-13, can go inside and go outside. He's a little frantic at times, but he's up there. Zach Randolph, he's got great feet work, nice soft touch. Big Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals. He does everything with his right hand, so he's so good. That's all he needs. And Brook Lopez, nice size, nice touch, and nice feet work, too. I know you say feet work is not a word, but you can't do nothing with footwork. You need both feet. So, Dr. O'Neal, name it, feet work, put it in the dictionary, shut it up.
Okay. Well, you know what? The guy who reminds me of Shaq a little bit, Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes.
Stop it.
He does, man. He's got some of
your mind.
He overpowers guys.
Stop it.
I mean, it's like a little version
Cut it out.
Okay, all right.
Send
I was
it to
reaching.
Kevin for a body slam this guy.
I was reaching, man.
Jeez.
I had the Kevin Durant alarms on that. I was reaching.
All right.
Tim Duncan's got to be in that conversation.
Oh, Dwight Howard, Blake Griffin, big guys. That overpower people. We're talking about.
My bad. I apologize.
Just overpowering.
No, but Ernie said the top centers in the league.
Oh, no, I'm just saying about overpowering.
Answer the question, man.
Okay, my bad.
Time to go down to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call. Kev?
Nikola.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Trevor Ariza. Jimmy Butler is out there with Irving. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Grant in at the power forward. Now here's Payton. Pass to Thompson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Thompson's got the first basket of the game for New Orleans. Irving with the ball. Uncovered. Misses off the left iron. Here's New Orleans. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
Thompson misses. On defense, New Orleans. Butler with the ball. Now Payton defending. Butler kicks to Grant. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Thompson outside. The screen from Thompson. It's Thompson off the drive. Feeds it to Thompson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Irving kicks to Butler. Back to Irving. Screen by Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline try. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got his first points of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Bosch, the screen. Payton kicks to Havlicek. On the wing, Thompson. Good on the triple. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving passes to Ariza. The shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Pelicans leading by 3. Now here's Payton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Thompson in the posts. Ariza covering. Thompson misses. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Grant sets a screen for Irving. Baseline jumper, and the jumper falls for him. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Bosch, a screen on Irving, and he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Second, the Mavericks.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. New Orleans in the lead. Clock at 4. Havlicek. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk to head coach Rick Carlisle. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Thanks again, Doris. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And so it's New Orleans with it. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Time to get familiar, and these games always count double. I mean, not just league standings, but division standings at stake as well.
Now, here is Havlicek. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. They get it again. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's sent back by Irving. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Payton against Ariza. Now here's Payton. Defense right on him. No good. Good D by Ariza. The Mavericks leading. Irving with the ball. Now Payton defending. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Now Payton still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. They need this one. Good D by Irving.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Lopez, a screen on Havlicek. Irving drives in to the paint. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here is Havlicek. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
John Havlicek taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Marc Gasol's checked in for Lopez. He's off on the second. Mavericks leading by 4. Fires from the line. Ariza no up. Pelicans shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. The screen from Thompson. Bosh can't get it to go.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Chance here to look at the numbers for Thompson. 4th in field goal percentage, 13th in rebounding, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Pelicans. Morris is checked in for Dallas. Corey Joseph comes in for Trevor Ariza. Payton dishes to Bosh. Plumlee with the screen. Double team on Bosh. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Payton outside. Bosh kicks to Payton. All alone. And he hits the jump shot.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And here's Irving. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Memphis. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Plumlee with the screen. Butler against Havlicek. Bosh passes to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Shot by Joseph. No good. Pelicans trail by 4. Payton outside. The dish to Thompson. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Havlicek. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Havlicek's got 5. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Irving against Thompson. Now, here is Irving. D right on him. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Plumlee with a screen on Irving. Havlicek outside. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for New Orleans. Conley now comes in for Payton. The Mavericks also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Irving. And Thompson kicks to Conley. New Orleans moving it around. The feed to Green. Joseph with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Morris dishes to Butler. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here is Conley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Kidd-Gilchrist with it. Picked up by Joseph. Plumlee, no luck.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Gasol, a screen on Conley. Inside, it's tipped. Passes to Thompson. Outside Bosch. Three-pointer. Joseph with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And he gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Gasol against Bosch. Shot from 12. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Now, here's Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 1:14 left in the first quarter. The drive by Thompson. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Kidd-Gilchrist has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Pelicans. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, the Mavericks. Right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, but I see a team with a chance to make some major noise as the season progresses. It's just a matter of unlocking that potential amongst the players.
Now, here's Joseph. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From 12 feet out. Here's Gasol. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Smith. Back to Conley. Plumlee with the screen. And it's Conley penetrating. And Butler sends it back. They get it back. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Joseph. Kicks to Gasol. Takes it from 10. No luck. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Green, Trevor Ariza out there with Grant. Then there's Irving. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Pelicans trail. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Plumlee with a screen on Irving. Conley, offensive rebound. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got his first points in this one.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Conley looking for his first basket still in this one. Payton passes to Plumlee. Conley kicks to Payton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Irving. Stolen by Conley. He kicks it to Havlicek. Tries from 10. No luck. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Irving double teamed. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 6th in scoring. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now. Scoring whenever they need him to.
Now here's Conley. Thompson, a screen on Irving. Conley dishes to Thompson. And he dunks it down.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Irving kicks to Green. Now here's Ariza. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Sweet little floater. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Klay Thompson, he's jumped in for Mike Conley.
Klay Thompson.
Lopez against Thompson. To the inside. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Green passes to Ariza. Lopez a screen. Irving with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now, here's Irving. He's got 13. The pass to Grant. Back to Irving. Stolen by Thompson. Payton outside. Thompson, a screen on Lopez. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Thompson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lopez, a screen on Payton. Irving drives in. Lopez, a screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Now Irving, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. 5 on the clock, and Lopez throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here is Havlicek, following the score by Dallas. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Havlicek's got 7 points. Dallas leading by 3. Inside, here's Ariza. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And that one misses. And the Pelicans making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 4. Payton kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Payton with a screen on Ariza. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Irving with it. Now Payton defending, and Green gets it to go.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Pelicans have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Payton, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Trey.
For New Orleans, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That's good from Payton. Chris Bosh is checked in for New Orleans. Dallas also making some changes. Gasol comes in for Grant, and it's Butler in for Daniel Green. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Mavericks leading by 6. Irving with it, picked up by Thompson. And here is Butler. 17 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Clock at 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosh. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Joseph, he's checked in for Dallas. And the second free throw, good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Dallas making a switch here. Morris is checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Payton dishes to Thompson. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside Butler. There's a screen. Here's Gasol. Good D by Thompson. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. Dallas has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Joseph kicks to Morris. The kick outside to Butler. Morris a screen. Thompson against Butler. He dishes it to Joseph. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Payton with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Thompson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Gasol, a screen on Payton. Joseph, the pass to Gasol. Dishes it to Joseph. To the paint, stolen by Thompson. He feeds it to Bosh. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And let's check out the stats for Butler. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Payton dishes to Bosh. Kid Gilchrist sends the pick for Bosh. Bosh, the screen. Here's Payton. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
Take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Gary Payton.
Ish Smith.
Here's Morris. Another shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. First in opponent points per game, 6th in steals. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And as you mentioned, they've been the best in limiting opponents' points per game. I mean, they really take the life out of a team's offense, grinding things to a halt.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Smith with a screen on Ariza. Bosch the screen. And Thompson kicks to Bosch. Lock at 6. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Ariza covering.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backcourt.
The screen from Thompson. Thompson passes to Kid Gilchrist. Feeds to Smith. Pass to Bosch. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
You know, fellas, once he got into position under the boards, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
There's the dish to Thompson. Bosch, the screen. Thompson against Ariza. And Thompson kicks to Bosch. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Ariza. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Smith with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Butler missing.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Thompson right side. Kicks it to Thompson. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Havlicek, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Klay Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
.29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bosch dishes to Conley. Back to Bosch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pelicans have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Morris. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Here is Conley. Here's Havlicek. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 13 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
It's been a great game for Irving tonight. 13 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
The Mavericks leading. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Havlicek is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. Well, for New Orleans, shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Havlicek. Shoots from 14. Misses off the left iron.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Stolen by Havlicek. There's the feed to Bosh. 11 feet away. A second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Screen by Grant. Butler attacking. Here's Lopez. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Payton. Bosh, the screen. Payton kicks to Havlicek. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Lopez, a screen on Payton. Payton against Irving. Here's Grant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied to long.
Havlicek kicks to Payton. Outside Bosh. Back to Payton. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Payton against Irving. Here's Bosch. Another one falls for New Orleans. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Inside, here's Irving. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's got 15 points.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
Now here's Payton. The screen from Thompson. Shoots the three. They grabbed their own miss. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Talk about a terrific game for Thompson. He's got 17 points, and he was able to come up with one steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Irving passes to Lopez. Irving with it. Picked up by Thompson. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. New Orleans leading by 3. Now Thompson. 17 points in the game. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark, bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. It's Ariza on the wing. Pass to Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently. Second in steals, second in points off turnovers. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl. And I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
He misses the free throw. New Orleans making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. And he's good on the second. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Payton kicks to Plumlee. Down low, here's Havlicek.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
John Havlicek at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
How about the game Havlicek's been having? He has 8 points and a steal.
And here's Irving. 15 points in the game. Lopez, a screen on Payton to the inside. And Lopez throws it down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Now, here is Irving. High post shot. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Lopez.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Havlicek outside. Kicks to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Butler against Thompson. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Good D by Lopez.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
For New Orleans, they have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And he's good on the second. Irving with it. 15 points in the game. Ariza outside. Screen by Grant. Jumper off the screen. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Ariza.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Payton. He kicks it to Havlicek. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Irving. Ariza dishes to Butler. Lopez a screen. 5 to shoot. Irving, a good look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Irving's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Plumlee with the screen. Payton against Irving. Payton outside. Fires it up. A good-looking shot from the wing. Payton's got his second bucket tonight.
And that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up the jump shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now, here's Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Payton passes to Conley. The pass to Havlicek. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Now here's Payton. Not a lot of room. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 19 points.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Conley. Plumlee with a screen on Irving. Conley kicks to Plumlee. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Dishes to Gasol. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
Havlicek outside. Here's the screen. Here's Plumlee, and lots of contact there. This is the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Marc Gasol. The Pelicans have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
Mason Plumlee.
He's off on the first. Smith checked in for the Pelicans. He hits the second from the line.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Outside, Green. They set the screen. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Irving kicks to Gasol. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 4. For the lead. Here's Morris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Pelicans have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Smith outside. Up top, Havlicek. The 3-ball. And the shot is good. Havlicek's got 13.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Irving a screen on Havlicek. And Joseph kicks to Irving. Joseph sets a screen for Irving. Green dishes to Joseph. Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's Gasol missing. Pelicans leading by 4. Smith the pass to Conley. Kid Gilchrist a screen on Irving, and it's Conley penetrating, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. First in opponent points per game, 5th in steals. They've made the most of the mistakes that they've been able to force. I mean, they're a top 10 team in points off turnovers.
And as you mentioned, they've been the best in limiting opponents' points per game. I mean, they really take the life out of a team's offense, grinding things to a halt.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Chris Bosh is checked in for Plumlee. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Dallas. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 5. Irving drives in. Another miss by Irving. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Grant against Bosh. He feeds it to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Irving. He's got 19. Tries to snap the cold streak. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
The Mavericks have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
Good game for Gasol. He's got 8 points, and what a force on the boards, taking over on the glass.
Just get out of the way, guys. He is throwing his body all around in that paint.
And it's Smith, top of the key. Smith sets the pick for Conley. Shot from 12. The shot misses. Good D by Irving. The Mavericks trail it. Feeds it to Joseph. Grant gets to Gasol. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Gasol. That one drops. He ties it up.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Havlicek outside. Pass to Conley. Smith on the wing. Now, here is Havlicek. He's got 13. From about 19 feet. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Mavericks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And Joseph kicks to Grant. They set the pick. On its way from Irving for 2. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And it's the Pelicans ball on the floor for Dallas. Marc Gasol is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Butler in at the 2.
Shooting for New Orleans, Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Thompson nails both of them. And the Mavericks with possession. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's 21 points for Kyrie Irving.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Conley against Irving. Conley's shot is off. Irving attacking to take the lead. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul at the line of the Pelicans. Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Now here's Payton. Conley sets a screen for Thompson. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Gasol, a screen on Conley. Irving kicks to Gasol. The wide open look here for Lopez. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Thompson in the corner. The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Conley. 6 to shoot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Conley against Irving. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Dallas again missing. Pelican shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. The screen from Thompson. Payton against Butler. Payton kicks to Bosh. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting for New Orleans, Chris Bosh. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Bosh. Both free throws good from Bosch.
Check out the game for Bosch. He's got 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Conley, and Thompson kicks to Thompson, and that one's good. Thompson's got 24.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Gasol on the high post. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
Now, here's Thompson. Conley kicks to Payton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Irving. Ariza has the open look. Another shot, and again, it's Marc Gasol. Gasol's got 11 in the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
On the wing, Thompson. Ariza covering, and Thompson throws it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
New Orleans making a switch here. Havlicek is checked in.
Don Havlicek.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Thompson against Butler. Irving double team. Ariza against Havlicek. Takes a three. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Payton outside. Thompson outside. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Havlicek. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Dallas, no good that time either.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Irving against Thompson. The dish now to Bosh. And that one is hammered home.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty momentum.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now, here is Irving. Lopez a screen. And stolen by Payton. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Stolen by Bosh. Now Payton. Pass to Havlicek from 12 feet out. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
The shot's good from Irving.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
New Orleans leading by 8. And here is Payton. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Grant, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Irving. Outside Butler. Here's Lopez. Good D by Thompson. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Bosh, the screen. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to Butler. Got a piece of it. Payton with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. The screen from Thompson. Bosh kicks to Havlicek. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Lopez. Dallas, no good that time either.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Thompson passes to Havlicek. No luck. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Here's Ariza. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
At the line for the Pelicans, Trevor Ariza at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Looking at the numbers for Trevor Ariza, he has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Irving double team. Grant, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Dallas. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his third foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Payton, trying to find Thompson to get it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Butler against Thompson. Left side, Butler. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Payton with the ball. Butler covering. Thompson, a screen on Butler. Butler with the steal. Stolen by Havlicek. Here's Payton. Finished off the break. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
Butler dishes to Irving. Back to Butler. Shot from 12. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 8 points for Jimmy Butler. Pelicans leading by 9. Payton with the ball. The feed to Thompson. Back to Payton. Just 4 to shoot. And they double up Payton. Thompson for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Bosch, a screen on Ariza. Shot off the pick. Shot is no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Butler. Lopez a screen. Irving kicks to Lopez. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The screen from Thompson. Passes it to Havlicek. On the wing, Thompson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pelicans.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Thompson. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Looking at the game for Lopez, 8 rebounds and also a block shot. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Brook Lopez hits them both. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. Now, here is Smith. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nicholson's shot is off. Dallas with the ball. Down by 12. And Lopez has it in the corner. Outside Butler. They get it back. Grant. And he slams it one-handed.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second-chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Chris, tell us a little bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Well, I mean, it's just energy and belief. This is the belief system. You know, we all work hard. I work extremely hard, and you know, when I go out there and just play and don't think about it and play with energy, you know, good things happen.
Chris, congratulations. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tristan Thompson. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
The job he did down low was fantastic. That's right, fantastic. He had great understanding of the way the defense was set up in the paint. He had a ton of high percentage looks close to the bucket and converted every time. Nice game, real nice game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.